Are we on? Happy Mardi Gras! Woo! As you can tell, what she said. Hey guys, you're actually here at my home in a la Dawsonville.
Yes.
And we thought, why not do a little dinner?
Right.
You know, like we just did a Valentine's Day thing, and you know, the whole I love me more.
Right.
But really, too, we love each other, too.
Yes.
So we decided, hey, why not do a dinner? And then it got really, really interesting. And Amy was like, oh my God, do you know what today is?
Right. It's Fat Tuesday.
So we're gonna get real fat. We're gonna get real fat. And this, Amy, this is your own recipe, right?
It is.
Take us back to the days. Amy used to live in New Orleans. Tell us all about it. I'm here for it.
So we lived in New Orleans for 10 years, and
Wow.
I became an honorary New Orleanian.
It's true.
Yeah, for real. We lived there right before Katrina and 18 months after, and it was an amazing time to be there, and I learned how to cook all kinds of amazing food. I can fry catfish, and I can make gumbo, and I can make beignets. But I was...
This is a gift she's been hiding from me. Beignets? What?
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, super fun. So this recipe, I was in the junior league when we lived there.
Of course you were.
And the year that I was on the board, the first year I was on the board, we did a cookbook.
Yeah.
And so we started gathering recipes and testing recipes. It took a couple of years. But this is a recipe that I made up for the cookbook.
That's so great. And also too, so this doesn't have a lot of carbs.
No.
Reason being, so getting onto the wellness side of this as well, as you guys know, my partner Graham has injured himself. Oh man, he injured himself. So my friends have been so gracious and so awesome. They've been bringing us food to help us out because they know that I'm just not a really big cooker. And this is one of the things that they brought because Graham is actually a type 1 diabetic. He got it actually when he was, what cameraman were you, 31 or 32?
32.
He was 32, so it came as a bit of a shock.
Yeah.
And that can be a really big transition.
Adjustment,
for people. It still is, honestly.
For sure.
And so everybody was so happy to hop on board and to do stuff like this. And so this is really cool because even people with type 1 diabetes can eat this.
Right.
A lot of good protein, a lot of good, because you've got this and you've also got really good carbs here with the sweet potatoes.
Although we're going to fry them, but it's a little bit of frying. It's all good. It's fine. It couldn't be New Orleans if you didn't have something fried.
I mean, at that point, you know, we'll just run it out. No big deal. And it wouldn't be New Orleans without a little bit of cocktail.
Right.
Please
But then this is all us. This is all here. This is our
This is the love. This is the love of my life. I don't know. I mean, Amy, and it's all Amy's fault.
Yeah.
All Amy's
So
fault.
Minor Family Winery, one of my favorite wineries in Napa, and I brought this because I knew that it would pair really well. We haven't even said what we were having. So
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I thought we went straight. We did.
Yeah.
We just knew it was from Junior League.
Right. So smoked turkey remoulade salad with a sweet potato next. So these are going to go on top once they're fried. So you'll see it all when we're finished. But there's some mixed greens with the Dijon vinaigrette, and it's just really not yummy and easy to put together. Yeah, it looks like a lot of things, but it's really not that much. So I picked this wine because it's a Chardonnay. This is Napa Valley Chardonnay from Minor. The Minor Family Winery does Chardonnays really well, and they do them in a lot of different styles. So this one is a little bit leaner, so this is not big, buttery, and oaky like some of the other ones that they do. And I thought this would be great for a salad because it's not super heavy, so it's going to be a compliment to the salad.
Love it.
But it does have a little bit of oak.
I know.
It smells yummy.
Hey Alexa, turn down just a little bit. She just is getting rowdy with the Mardi Gras stuff. And actually too, so funny story, and Amy knows this story. So I had a hysterectomy, oh my gosh, over like a year and a few months ago.
Yeah.
Super, still relative, still recent. And I hated Chardonnay. And she hates when I say that I hate a specific wine. And you actually shouldn't say that. But I did. As soon as I would have a Chardonnay, we'd be at a wine tasting, I'd be like, don't even want to taste it. I won't like it.
Right.
And there's so many different types of Chardonnay.
Right.
And she actually got me, it was actually Minor, that whenever we went to Napa Valley together with all of our friends, we went to Minor and tried a stainless steel Chardonnay. Can you kind of like go into a little bit about the difference? Because I know some of y'all may know this, but
So you can age a wine in stainless steel. You can age it in concrete tanks. You can age it in something called an amphora, which is a clay vessel. That was actually the way that they aged them a long, long time ago, like when they started making wine. And then they aged them in more traditional oak barrels. But they can be French oak or American oak or Hungarian oak or Slavonian oak. And so they impart all kinds of different flavors depending upon the oak you use.
Right.
So if you get a wine, a Chardonnay that's aged in only stainless, it's super tropical and really kind of crisp.
Totally different.
Right. Not what people think of a California style Chardonnay, which is usually aged in sometimes American oak, which is going to be a bit heavier from an oaky standpoint. And then sometimes French oak, which is a little bit less bold, a little more nuanced.
Yes.
But when you smell it, you're going to smell all that oakiness. Something else happens, and this is kind of nerdy, but there's a secondary fermentation that can happen it happens in all red wines, but only in some white wines, and mostly Chardonnay, where the malic acid in the wine is converted to lactic acid, so it's called malolactic fermentation. And the lactic acid is what's in dairy. Lactic acid is what's in dairy.
Right.
And so that's why when you say it smells buttery, it's the lactic acid. It's like truly.
No kidding.
Yeah. So that buttery flavor comes from full malolactic fermentation, and then when you get the oakiness, it's a big wine. It is a big wine when it's made that way. This is not that big.
No, it really isn't. And I fell in love with it, which is weird. But then I was like, that's it. That's where I draw the line. I'm only doing the Minor Chardonnays. And I had my hysterectomy. My hormones changed. I used to be like this deep, like vivacious
bring
red.
it
Like bring it heavy. I mean, maybe it's like Robitussin at that point. You know what I mean? It's just so thick. I loved it. I love Chardonnays.
I know. Now you come in and you're like, where are the Chardonnays?
Absolutely, I really do. So people, if you are going through menopause or if you're going through any hormonal changes, I mean, even in your 30s without my hysterectomy, I mean, this could have happened even just through the hormonal changes that you have throughout your life. Don't quit it. Don't ever quit this.
No.
Really,
and too, people's tastes change throughout their lives too, and
absolutely.
So we've got an option for everybody.
You do, and that's what. Just keep learning, because that was something that I never thought. Yeah. And then here I am. Yeah. Absolutely.
Drinking some Chardonnay.
Cheers to you, friend.
Cheers to you.
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with it.
Happy Mardi Gras. And I will have you know that these are authentic beads that were
real hard
that I caught at Mardi Gras parades in New Orleans.
And no, we're not. Don't do it.
No. I've moved with them. They are in official bags. It is awesome. I'm going to go back here and check this
dedication.
oil.
She's going to keep checking the oil. So you guys, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a massive fan of just oil. And actually, hold on 1 second. Yeah. We're going to show you. Yeah. We're just going to show it to you. Oh, where'd it go?
Where, what?
Oh, we had a big gallon.
Of oil.
Yeah.
I didn't use all of it.
It won't be all on it.
No. And if you get it hot enough, here's another trick. And this is a fun trick for if you're doing fried chicken and stuff too.
Yes.
If you get the oil hot enough, the oil does not sink in to the breading or to these. It basically just cooks it on the outside and seals everything in, and the oil does not shrink. It does not seep into it. So when you do an entire chicken, a fried chicken or whatever, it may take a quarter of a cup of oil. And so it's not like, I mean, you gotta fry it in a lot of oil. Yeah. But in terms of it absorbing the oil, it does not do it. You gotta get it hot enough.
Yes.
And then you're all good.
Listen, you guys can do this too. Don't worry.
Yes!
Amy may or may not have owned her own catering company. So we are very lucky today. Like when we were like, let's do dinner, and you were like, you're gonna bring us dinner.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna be, even Graham, were you not excited for Amy to bring you dinner?
Amy is a phenomenal cook. I've had some of her stuff before, and it is amazing. Not gonna lie, I was excited.
You guys.
It is.
You guys.
It is. I'm just here for the food today.
and I'm happy to cook in everybody else's kitchen.
Yes.
Can I get some more paper towels?
Ooh. Coming right up. Am I the sous chef now?
You are.
I'm the sous Laurent.
We're gonna fry these sweet potatoes, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm so ready for it. Give me the beans.
So I will show you in this bowl. We have I have 2 pounds of smoked turkey breast that I just got at the deli, and they'll cut it for you in whatever size
Insane.
chunk that you want. So you don't always have to get it sliced. And this is boar's head, but you can use whatever kind you like. Use a really good quality one. You don't want one with a lot of fillers or anything. So this is just this is mesquite smoked. So it's got a really nice. We've tried it. Maybe a few pieces.
Yeah, just maybe.
Yeah.
So make sure.
Right. It's not poisonous.
Uh-huh.
Right. And then I have 2 scallions and 2 stalks of celery that I just diced up. And you just put those right in there.
And listen, we're not like live with Kelly and Ryan, okay? We don't have like the whole like
the mise en place. They got somebody that's
come on,
cooking it up for you.
We're in Dawsonville.
Right. This is all good.
This is where we
I do have my official Louisiana hot sauce. I don't love Tabasco. I like this one a little bit more because it's a little more vinegary.
Yes,
Tabasco.
we just talked about vinegar. Yes.
I like this one better than the regular Tabasco. Okay,
I love it.
I'm gonna walk over here.
You walk over
and
there.
I'm gonna take these with me.
No.
And we're gonna fry these.
I'm gonna take us with us.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
So what I did was I dropped some of the sweet potatoes and I grated these super finely.
Okay.
In a food processor in Cuisinart. And basically, I just wanted to drop a few in to see how hot the oil was. What you want is for it to bubble.
Yes.
And so these.
There goes Graham.
Yeah.
There he is. There's the cripple coming through.
So these are good. We're gonna have to do this in a few batches. So I'm just gonna toss these in.
There they go. Woo!
Actually, I'm gonna turn this down.
Actually,
I'm gonna turn this down a little more.
watch them separate.
I know. They do their thing. And they take no time at all.
So great. Oh, you're almost like done. Essentially.
Yeah. So the other thing tricky is that when you do these, so my Tony Sacheries, this is like my other lovely thing from New Orleans.
Everything.
Yeah. So as soon as you take these out, as soon as they're done, you want to season them. So when they're hot, you want to put the seasoning on them, fresh from the bakery, fresh from the pan.
Fresh from the pan.
Yep.
So okay, shake. Nothing like a good batch of Tonys to get you going. Hey guys, if you're on our Instagram after you see this video, let us know what your favorite part of Mardi Gras is, because we know that Mardi Gras is not happening, or at least the parades are not happening this year. That's so sad. So send us a message about your favorite part of Mardi Gras, what you guys do, whether it be in New Orleans or whether it be, just here. Enjoy it. Look at us. We're enjoying Fat Tuesday. We love it, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right.
I'm cleaning.
She's cleaning. It's a must. It's a must.
I know, I just made a giant mess.
We hope you guys are having so much fun. Listen,
You
this
know
may
what?
not be the healthiest.
There's not a lot of mayonnaise. Not a lot of mayonnaise.
Tell us what you did to work for your beads. I'm just kidding. Send us your bead stories. We would love to hear all about it. Chicken is here, rooster's here.
Last week y'all were sending nudes, and now y'all are looking for beads.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Okay,
true.
Mr. Pickles is so right. He said last week we were sending nudes. This week we're grabbing beads.
I know.
I love it.
Okay.
And so, there was
Through the magic of television.
and Amy's wonderful editing efforts. We have now the best dinner of our lives.
No.
Yeah, kind of.
No.
I mean, look at these things. There is a mound of fried potato.
Sweet potatoes.
Sweet
It's a
potato.
sweet potato nest.
Nest. It's called a nest. Look at that. I'm gonna nestle my mouth in that.
I
So
know, good.
I'm so excited. We hope you guys have a wonderful Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us at my home.
This is a fun wellness day.
This is a really fun wellness day.
Yes.
This was good for the soul.
Yes, it was.
Cheers, friend.
Enjoy. Happy Mardi Gras.
Shake.
Happy Mardi Gras.